right. All right. You want to be judges? Everyone's ready?
Hello, my name is Zachias and I am a proud member of the Somerset chapter of the New Jersey Orators. I'm happy to be an orator because I enjoy speaking to people, especially if I can make them laugh. Today, I will be presenting in the category of dramatic interpretation of prose. The piece I have chosen is Big Bad Building Inspector by Larry Hillhouse. Larry Hillhouse has written 4 collections of monologues, 2 plays, and several novels. He continues to write novels, plays, and poetry today. I chose this piece because it's funny, and I have a great sense of humor. Now, I will present Big Bad Building Inspector by Larry Hillhouse. Hello there! I'm the Big Bad Wolf! But you can call me Big Bad. I'm glad to see so many smiling faces. I'd shake hands, but I'm a little tender. Had a nasty accident with a pot of boiling water. It all started about a week ago. I had been noticing how the neighborhood had been going downhill. All types of people moving in, and you wouldn't believe the shoddy houses they were throwing up. Real sloppy if you catch my drift. Well, I've never been one to stand by and let innocent people suffer. So I got myself, appointed as building inspector. Someone had to protect our property values. So that very day, I went over to inspect some of these new homes. The first one had a mailbox with the name Little Pig marked in crayon. That was a pretty good clue as to what I was going to find. Sure enough, I got up to the house, and it was constructed of low-grade straw. Straw? Can you believe it? So I knocked on the door and said, "This is the building inspector. May I please come in?" There was this pause. Then I heard, "I'm sorry, I can't come to the door right now. Let me leave your name and number. I'll get right back to you." Maybe you could leave. Nothing for me to do except inspect the outside since I was already there. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to straw, and suddenly I let out this big sneeze. Shoo! That whole house collapsed, setting off a sneezing fit you wouldn't believe. Between sneezes, I thought I saw someone go out the back of the house and run next door, but I couldn't be sure. Fortunately, I had my antihistamine tablets with me and quickly took one. Then I went to the next house. On the mailbox was scrawled another Little Pig. Probably some relation, so I expected the worst. Sure enough, the house was made of sticks. Sticks? As I rapped firmly on the door, the whole house collapsed. Sticks falling every which way. Through the mess, I thought I saw some pigs hightailing it to the next house. Looked pretty suspicious to me as I knocked on a stick door. I got a nasty splinter in my paw. Don't you just hate when that happens? Fortunately, I had my first aid kit with me and managed to extract the sliver and put some antibacterial salve on my paw. Can't be too careful. Then I trudged to the next house. I was huffing and puffing by the time. The name on the mailbox said Little Pig 1. Painted on. Professional looking job. I walked up to the door and was pleasantly surprised to see that the house was made of bricks. Bricks! A sturdy construction, the kind that I like. This was more like it. Not wanting to disturb the occupant, I decided to inspect the roof and be on my way. I could see that this guy knew what he was doing. But lo and behold, as I leaned over, admiring the workmanship of the chimney, I sneezed as I quickly jumped back out. I barely had time to compliment the pig on the construction job as I bolted out the front door. Fortunately, I had some ointment in my first aid kit. So that's my story. I'd like to stay and chat longer when I'm on my way to sign up for workman's comp. On the job injury, you see? And I think I'll see if I can get my job classification changed to food inspector. I've just presented Big Bad Building Inspector by Larry Hillhouse. I hope you enjoyed this piece as much as I enjoyed presenting it to you this morning. Once again, my name is Zachias Noble of the Somerset chapter of the New Jersey Orators, and my category was dramatic interpretation of prose. Thank you for listening.